All right, let's talk about daily habits. And I got to be honest with you on this one. I think I'm going to throw up in my mouth if I see another video about maximize your daily routine, 37 steps to making your day perfect, or every day, all day, unleash your inner savage. No, it's not that complicated. I'm going to keep saying this over and over. It's not that complicated. You can't unleash your inner savage because you're not a savage. And you don't even have the tools or the mindset to become a savage. And you can't have 37 or whatever number I just said, 37 daily habits to maximize your day because you don't even have one. Crawl before you walk. Whoever started with 37 of anything when they didn't have one? So start with one. And I'll give you a couple tips. Take it or leave it. Here's a couple simple ones. Before you go to bed at night, set a tall glass of water on your nightstand with the intention that when you wake up, you're going to drink that glass of water, get your digestive system going, start burning some calories, and get that hydration back that you lost when you were sleeping. Step 2, this is a very common one. Set the alarm clock, same time every day. No, I'm not saying you have to wake up at 4, like some of these people are saying, oh, you got to wake up at 4 to be a savage. No, you don't. You can wake up at whenever you want to wake up. Just wake up at the same time every day. Go to sleep every day so you can get your sleep routine. Now, the other thing, and this is a big one, your phone. Don't set your phone on your nightstand for 2 reasons. 1, you're going to be scrolling before you go to bed. 2, if you wake up in the middle of the night, you're going to want to reach for it, and then you're going to get all that light in your face, and it's going to screw up your sleep. And then 2, when you wake up in the morning, I don't want your phone to be anywhere near you. I want it to be in another room, preferably down the hall or on another floor. So you actually have to wake up to go turn the alarm off. Because here's the reality, which I have no stats behind, except real life, which is the best stat. It's the getting out of bed in the first couple steps that gets you out of bed and gets you awake. If you're laying in your bed and all you have to do is roll over and get your phone, it's much easier to stay in bed. So going downstairs to turn off the alarm, why frustrating, is you're going to get down there and you're going to be like, well, I'm already down here. I might as well make some coffee and stretch, or might as well journal, or might as well do some yoga, or might as well literally do anything than sit in your bed. So there, I just gave you 3 very, very, very basic things. Let me give you one more that I'm super passionate about, because yes, why it's ironic that I'm about to say this because I'm on my phone making a video for social media. I don't like my phone. Other than social media, which I view as a job, or I want it to be a job, I am not on my phone all the time. I actually play a little game with myself in the morning when I wake up. And it's like, how fast can I get through everything that usually I would spend an hour doing? Can I get it done in 5 minutes, maybe 10? So it looks something like this. I'll get on my phone and I'll check the news headlines. Hey, did anything crazy happen? Oh no, it's just normal political stuff. Guess what? There's wars everywhere. Stock market volatility. Okay, cool. Everything's the same as it was yesterday. Next, weather. Check the weather, see what kind of day is it going to be, just because I want to know if I'm going to be sweating my ass off in this summer heat in California, or is it going to be somewhat cool, and then, yes, I can do more activities during the day. Then I'll check my email, then I'll check my social media, and I'll literally go Instagram, Facebook, and that's the only 2 I'm on. I'm not on TikTok or anything like that. And after 5 minutes, I'm done. And then I tell myself, and this is the most important part, is you have to verbalize to yourself, I am done with social media for the morning, or I'm done with my phone for the morning. So there's no reason to reach for my phone, which is what people are doing because they just want that dopamine hit. Oh, I need some dopamine. Let me grab my phone. Don't do it. Just tell yourself you're done. There's nothing there. It's like when you go to sleep at night. When you go to sleep at night and your mind is racing, like my mind races like crazy. The things that I think about is just insane. And it's really hard for me to quiet my mind. But the way that I do that, and after talking to people that sleep really well, this is great advice. And once again, it's not that complicated. So are you going to be able to change any of these things from right now? Let's say you go to bed at 10 p.m. and you got all these things racing through your mind, some which are real, like work, family, schedule, some which are fake, like I do. Like I can basically make up stories and movies in my head of stuff that's not real. And sometimes I do it on purpose to go to sleep. It's actually quite fun, but I shouldn't be doing that because then I stay awake. But it's like, are you going to solve any of these issues between 10 and 6? And the reality is unless you're a CEO of a company or some kind of executive or an entrepreneur that has a service where your clients need your services 24 hours a day, the answer is no. You don't need right now to be thinking about those things. So think about that when you grab your phone. If you just went through the drill that I told you about and you did your 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'll even be gracious and say if you wake up early, get your 30 minutes in, and then 15 minutes later when you're like, oh, I need to check this on my phone, be like, no, I don't need to check this on my phone because I already did everything on my phone. Unless you're actually looking for an answer to a question that you don't know, you don't need to be on your phone. In this culture, like there's books being written about it now. My wife's reading a book right now called The Anxiety Culture. And that anxiety, while there's many places that it derives from, one of the most common things is your phone. Because we know this. We know that the people that are getting hired by these companies, and I'm going on a little bit of a diatribe here, we know that the people that are getting hired at these companies are people that have experience in the gaming industry. Fuck, why are there so many people making loud noises with machinery out here? We know that the people being hired by these companies in order to make these video games, these social media constructs, the shopping on Amazon, it's to get you addicted. And the craziest thing is that it's not a secret. Everybody knows it, yet we continue to do it. It's like as bad as a drug addict. And it really is as bad as a drug addict because you can actually get counseling and therapy now for overusage of a device and have somebody tell you how you need to structure your day to where you don't use your device. I mean, that's just insane. But I digress. The point being with the phone is that I'm just trying to get you guys into a routine where you don't need all these distractions in your life. Don't overcomplicate it. If you listen to your internal voice, you know where your faults are when it comes to your fitness journey. And that's literally as simple as battling that voice inside your head when you know that you have time. You know that you have an hour and a half of nothing to do. And you know that you haven't gone to the gym today. And you're like, gosh, should I get up? Should I go? That's where the real savage is. The real savage is the person that says, I'm not listening to you, voice inside my head. And also, I'm not listening to you, body that wants to be lazy. I'm only going to listen to the voice of the past, which is the voice of the last week, month, and even years that has been out of shape and wants to hit these goals, that said that they'd do anything to get to where they could have the body that they wanted and be as fit as they wanted and walk into a room and just be like, bam, motherfucker, I did it. I told you I was going to do it. I did it. Listen to that voice. And if that voice isn't strong enough, then you got to go into robot mode, which is you just quiet off all those voices and you say, you know what? I'm not agreeing with any of myself right now. My future self, my current self, my past self. So I'm going to go into robot mode, which is I'm going to just put one foot in front of the other and go to the car. And then I'm going to drive down the street. And then I'm going to get in the gym and I'm going to put one foot in front of the other. And I am going to work out until I find the voice that I want. The voice that says, congratulations for showing up. Congratulations for hitting these reps and sets. Whoa, now I'm feeling good. Now I'm starting to kind of feel like a beast. Yeah, let's do that extra workout. Let's do that extra exercise. Let's get that heart rate up. All right, now I'm feeling, man, you know what I'm going to do? When I go home, I'm going to treat myself. with a nice protein-filled dinner. Fill my body up, get in bed at a good, decent hour, wake up tomorrow and absolutely smash. You can turn all that negative mindset around just by putting one foot in the other. One foot in front of the other. Robot mode.